Great, thank you very much, Adam. Happy to be here. My name is Luke Congdon, as mentioned, Senior Director of Product at Nutanix. Here to talk about Nutanix's infrastructure and why we're the best fit for Kubernetes. So let's talk about some of the challenges we're aware of. Legacy infrastructure, in our view, is not ideal for running Kubernetes, and we find that the HCI infrastructure and the Nutanix stack is really the best place to run Kubernetes. And we find that Kubernetes is a difficult product to run, but it has tons of value. So customers are really interested in using that, but since it evolves quickly, since it has a lot of technical aspects to it, we find that running Carbon or a partner product like OpenShift is very easy to do on Nutanix. And therefore, we think by involving lifecycle operations, in being able to fully manage upgrades, all the capabilities of it, it becomes very easy to do. Therefore, you can get faster value with our product and partner products like Kasten. So we're aware that customers have lots of choices, and it's always been important for Nutanix to offer customer choice, whether it's at the hardware layer with your HCI devices, at the virtualization layer with our native HV virtualization, or with ESXi or Hyper-V. And on top of that, we have many different Kubernetes runtimes, including our own called Carbon, or OpenShift, or Rancher. The list is long, but all work and all are very good use cases on HCI. Getting partnerships with Veeam, with Kasten is really critical because customers need validated solutions, which are supported by both companies, that simply work together, and it's Nutanix's goal to make things as simple as possible. So that leads into our vision. We want to make clouds invisible, so we can abstract away all of the physical complexities, and you can get started as a developer, as a consumer, as a IT ops person, creating your VMs, creating your containers, and delivering the applications that you've been building as easily as possible. It's not that much fun when you want to get your applications to market to spend a lot of time simply building the infrastructure itself. It's critical, it's important, but we need to service our customers in our business. So that leads to our mission. We want to delight customers with a simple, easy to use, open infrastructure. We give you choice. We make it all run together very easily so that you can leverage Nutanix, leverage our data services. And in fact, we've been in business for 12 years, and we've been consistently building world-class data services in the form of block, object, volume group, files, any way that you need to consume it, especially, of course, for the persistent applications, persistent containers, and workloads, and make it nice and easy. So therefore, our platform is the Nutanix Cloud Platform, broadly divided into our hybrid cloud infrastructure and our hybrid cloud management. You get management when you buy Nutanix, so it all comes in together. With that unified storage for the different ways to consume storage, especially with use for Kubernetes and containers, as well as database as a service, and many other use cases that you can see on screen. So we believe we're the best infrastructure for Kubernetes. HCI was architected for scalability, for speed, for strength, all the things that you need without having to piece together server vendors with array vendors, make things work. It all comes together out of the box, easy to use. And it comes with the data services. It comes with a built-in included enterprise strength hypervisor, comes with built-in Kubernetes and containerization, and the full ability to use just about any other vendor you want, because we have certified CSI drivers that you can use. Those drivers are also structured as operators, certified, so if you want to use OpenShift, that's certified. And therefore, you get to run legacy and future-facing applications all together in VMs or containers, or whatever the next form factor will be in the next couple of years. So, simply, I mentioned a couple of times, we want to be the benchmark for turnkey, easy to use, easy to deploy, because satisfaction is really game doing the work you need, not building all the pieces. So, in our view, we are accelerating application development, which of course the ICD also does, and that's why people are leaning into cloud native in the first place. But as infrastructure providers, we are also providing acceleration. You can do this even faster. Now, therefore, what we have is the Nutanix AOS platform, which gives you your data fabric. That's what we've been doing for a long time. That's our AOS layer here, as well as our data services and objects, files, etc. that I mentioned, our Era product, all of which are highly relevant for stateful cloud-native applications. On top of that is AHV, and we've recently partnered with Red Hat for OpenShift, which is a leading provider. In fact, just yesterday, Datadog announced that OpenShift has been seen to be 20% higher in adoption on the data observed by Datadog than just last year. So huge adoption. We're partnered together, and then of course, customers get enterprise support for all. So we're offering a best-in-class hybrid cloud experience. One vendor, you can choose others of course, but one vendor for a full stack for all the things that you need. And of course now we're including Red Hat Nutanix. And that includes HV as a certified hypervisor. So that's really important for our customers. And let's not forget, the whole purpose of being here today is Kasten is a world-leading, first-class backup recovery solution, and the K10 platform is certified with Nutanix. And we think by giving you the infrastructure of choice where everything's going to work together, you can immediately and easily leverage Kasten and K10 to get all the backups and workflows that you need done. And we think this is a 1 + 1 = 3 kind of partnership. So with that, thank you. I know it's quick today. Questions, Adam, or anything we should cover?
So thank you, Luke. That was really good. Now, watching your presentation, I had a couple of questions that come up. Maybe you can help me understand. Now, Nutanix platform, we have multiple hypervisor choices. Is that accurate? And is there a benefit to a particular hypervisor, or is that just customer flexibility and customer choice?
It is accurate, and customer choice we think is paramount in the data center. So with other vendors that provide only one choice, I'm very aware of what some of those other choices are, and they're good products. But what the world has really been leading toward, especially with the hyperscalers, is the hypervisor itself is a commodity. It's a high value commodity, but everyone's offering one. But it's critical for customers to say, if you're comfortable with one and you have your operations wrapped around it, your customers know the best practices, they know how to operate it, they don't have to retrain. If they want to use their preferred one, great. We fully embrace that if that's your best solution. We offer one as well. We're seeing huge uplift in adoption of that. We publicly stated we have 53% adoption as of our last fiscal quarter on HV, our hypervisor. So people are seeing a lot of value, and because we include it in the platform, because it's a commodity, even though it has high value, a lot of our mutual customers are saying, why don't I just go with the full stack for a single vendor with all the support that I need, all the features that I need, but I have the freedom and flexibility if I want to start with ESXi or Hyper-V and make the transition, or stay with my preferred solution.
And one of the other things that you were showing up there was not only the underlying infrastructure that you would run the Kubernetes distribution on top of the hypervisor layer, but something called Nutanix Objects. Could you sort of explain what Nutanix Objects is, and how does that fit into the whole data protection strategy that K10 provides for the Kubernetes layer on top of Nutanix infrastructure?
Yeah, thanks, Adam. Objects is our S3 compatible object store, and it is just one way of many of consuming our storage layer. And especially in cloud native, we're seeing objects have a huge amount of uplift because it's easy, it's API compatible, you can call it. It fits the paradigm the way customers want to work now. And because it fits well with Kasten K10, it's easy. It's out of the box. Customers, even if they don't buy additional object storage on Nutanix, you're going to get a default amount of that. So just by being a Nutanix customer, you can try it, you can taste it, you can start to consume it, and as it works for you, you can add on more. Very easy.